All right, now, y'all, the girls done spotted Tiffany and Company and TJ Maxx. Let's talk about it because a while back I told y'all how all of these 4 for 4 companies and the companies that let you pay in different increments and make the item cheaper and more accessible to the person. I told y'all that that was going to end up hurting the brands. It's no longer any luxury items anymore because everybody now has access to everything. Like, you can now afford something that you probably wouldn't be able to afford if you weren't able to break the payments down. And let's be real, a lot of these brands, the materials and everything that everybody is using nowadays is so cheap. Everything definitely should be accessible because they're not making things out of anything today. Like, everything's nylon, everything's synthetic, polyester. Like, there was a time when polyester was like frowned upon. Now, literally, everything you touch is polyester or some type of blend or some type of weird material that you never heard of. Like, where's all the cotton? Where is all the silk? Where's all the wool? Like, everything is just made out of this tricky material now, and I just don't know what's going on. But I do know that these things are cheaply made. So it's whatever with that. But these bigger companies are really taking a beat into these fast fashion brands as well, and these lower end companies that everybody is shopping with. Like, no lie, the Fashion Novas, the Sheens, and all of that kind of stuff. People are more so buying knockoffs or buying from whatever trendy place has that trendy version of that higher end item because they're only going to wear it once or twice. And the knockoff version is going to act the same way that the real version does because they're both made of nylon polyester. Now, for me, I'm a little bit older, and in my day, it was frowned upon to wear a knockoff or to have a fake item or whatever. You would get roasted. I'm from Philadelphia, and you definitely didn't want to show up with a fake anything on and somebody recognized it because you were toast at that point. And don't get me wrong, there was a time when, people would sell stuff or you would buy stuff from the local hustler and it was fake, but you was just supporting the local hustler. And for me specifically, I just always liked a quality item. I didn't care what it was or where it came from. As long as it's a quality item in my eyes, I'm getting it. And I've always been a shopper. So I've always went in all the stores, every store from the high end to the low end. I've always been somebody that was always at the mall, even when I was younger. And in the mall, when you go in certain places, you're only going to see certain things. Like, when you go and shop at Macy's, you know what brands you're going to see at Macy's. It's only going to get to a certain level with Macy's. If you want to see a higher end fashion brand, you have to go to Neiman Marcus or a Saks. Or you visit that specific store downtown if it's available in your downtown area. And now you can find all the higher end brands like YSL, Gucci, all of that stuff, Chloe, Givenchy. You can find all of that stuff down at the TJ Maxx. And y'all know I be outside. I be showing y'all. All the designers that they be having in TJ Maxx. Fendi. Same with the hair care brands and lines. And although we're not talking about that right now, it's a similar thing happening with them too. But everything is fast now, y'all. I don't know if y'all paying attention. Like, everything is moving so fast these days. Like, The music is in and out. The fashion, the style, the brands, everything's in and out. People be having, they runs be so quick now. Like, people, fashion brands be hot for like 3 months and then you don't hear about them anymore. And it's like, wow, fashion brands used to have like a nice long run before people were over them. Nowadays, what? I give people 6 months with the brand before they be on to the next one. Nowadays, it's crazy. And it's so many things coming at you at once, for crying out loud. Is everything's a marketing scheme. Like, everything you see, everything you put your eyes on nowadays is just a marketing scheme. It's like, woo, can I get a break from the marketing scheme? My prediction with Tiffany's is that they're testing the waters with their China, and then the next thing you know, their jewelry is going to be in there. And if it does end up in there, y'all know I be on the streets. I'm going to find it for y'all. But I say all that to say this. Whatever you're spending your money on, make sure it's the things that you genuinely like, not the things that are being forced upon you by all of these ambushing ads that they hitting us with. Make sure it's what you like. And even if you're a trendy person or you like to follow trends, make sure you're doing that because you want to, not because this is what society says you should do or wants you to do with your money. Because I don't judge people for what they do or what they spend their money on. Like, if you want to buy fake stuff, do it. If you want to buy real stuff, do it. Look, whatever floats your boat, that's no hindrance of mine. That has nothing to do with me. I just think it's funny to watch all of these high-end brands scrambling to compete with what's going on in the streets. There was a time when a lot of these companies would never be on the shelf at any of these stores.